This weekend, there was a deal where specific theaters across the nation were running a deal where you could go see any film for $4 for a ticket. And not a lot of box office predictions factored this into what might happen with Blue Beetle. But now that we're seeing what did happen, the film actually performed better than was reported Sunday afternoon. So previously, we got the numbers just yesterday that Blue Beetle was expected to drop somewhere around 70-ish%, but the good news is it did not suffer that much of a drop. It dropped only 49% weekend over weekend, making 12.8 million instead of the expected top end being like 10, maybe 10.5. Now again, these aren't giant gaps. We're not talking like, hey, it was expected to make 50 million, but it made 70. But with this film, pretty much any victory is a victory. So at this point, it is good because we're seeing that people did show up. And just think of it, with cheaper ticket prices, like $4, instead of whatever, depending on where you live or whatever theater where you could be paying $8, $12, $15, $18 in some cases. A lot more people showed up to see this with the cheaper tickets than anything. So this might be telling, or maybe not. We don't know. Again, there's so many factors in on this that people are going to analyze. But I think this is honestly a combo of cheaper ticket, good word of mouth, and also people may be wanting to see something right before their kids are back in school or summer's officially over, something feel good. And that's what everybody has been saying about this film. It's a feel good film. So, in my opinion, this is great. Again, it's not a giant victory. Don't, misquote me on that. But it is a victory that Blue Beetle needed. And I think that's important here. So overall, this is pretty awesome, pretty exciting. Let's hope that the film can continue to do decent so it gets as close to its production and marketing budget as possible. We know it's not going to be able to actually make a whole lot of money, but there's a chance that they see positivity in it doing better than expected.